A ceasefire deal has gone into effect after more than a year of cross-border fighting between Israel and Lebanon's Hezbollah militant group, AP correspondent Charles de Ledesma reports.
The US and France brokered deal, approved by Israel late Tuesday, calls for an initial 2-month halt to fighting and requires Hezbollah to end its armed presence in southern Lebanon, while Israeli troops are to return to their side of the border. It offers both sides an off-ramp from hostilities that have driven more than 1.2 million Lebanese and 50,000 Israelis from their homes. But while it could significantly calm the tensions that have inflamed the region, the deal does little directly to resolve the much deadlier war that's raged in Gaza since the Hamas attack on southern Israel in October 2023 that killed 1,200 people. I'm Charles de Ledesma.
U.S. President Joe Biden's administration is urging Ukraine to quickly increase the size of its military by drafting more troops and revamping its mobilization laws to allow for the conscription of troops as young as 18. A senior Biden administration official who spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss the private consultations said Wednesday that the outgoing Democratic administration wants Ukraine to lower the mobilization age to 18 from the current age of 25 to help expand the pool of fighting-age men available to help a badly outnumbered Ukraine in its nearly 3-year-old war with Russia. The official said the Ukrainians believe they need about 160,000 additional troops, but the U.S. administration believes they probably will need more than that. More than 1 million Ukrainians are now in uniform, including National Guard and other units. This is VOA News. The prosecutor of the International Criminal Court said on Wednesday he is pursuing an arrest warrant for Myanmar's military leader. Reuters correspondent Lauren Anthony reports.
The International Criminal Court's prosecutor, Karim Khan, said Wednesday he would seek an arrest warrant for Myanmar's military leader for crimes against humanity and the alleged persecution of the country's Rohingya minority.
My office has concluded that there are reasonable grounds to believe that Senior General and Acting President Min Aung Hlaing, Commander-in-Chief of the Myanmar Defence Services, bears criminal responsibility for the crimes against humanity of deportation and persecution of the Rohingya.
1 million Rohingya fled to escape a Myanmar military offensive launched in August 2017. It's a military campaign UN investigators described as a textbook example of ethnic cleansing. Soldiers, police and Buddhist villagers are alleged by UN investigators to have razed hundreds of villages in the remote western Rakhine state, torturing residents, carrying out mass killings and gang rapes. Myanmar has denied the allegations.
Reuters correspondent Lauren Anthony. Namibia's voters cast their ballots for a new president and parliament on Wednesday in a competitive election that could threaten the long-running dominance of the ruling party. Reuters correspondent Diane Toh reports.
Voters waited in long lines outside polling stations in Namibia's capital, Windhoek, on Wednesday morning. It's an election that could mark a historic shift in the country's political landscape if the ruling SWAPO party loses the presidency or control of parliament for the first time. SWAPO has governed the southern African nation since leading it to independence from apartheid South Africa in 1990. Its presidential candidate is Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, the current vice president. Nandi-Ndaitwah would be the country's first female leader if she wins. She faces 14 opposition candidates in Namibia's most competitive election in decades. Political analysts say there's a chance SWAPO could be ousted by young people fed up with high unemployment, inequality, and corruption allegations.
Reuters correspondent Diane Toh. 3 American citizens imprisoned for years by China have been released. That word comes Wednesday from the White House, and it's a diplomatic agreement with Beijing in the final months of the Biden administration. The 3 each had been designated by the U.S. government as wrongfully detained.
Thank you for watching. Can you do me a favor? Please leave a comment in the comment section below. That would really help. Thank you, and see you again soon.